Hello and welcome. This is Rising Dawn 144. Got a collective message going out. See what's going on. Hope all is well. Thank you for being here. I appreciate you. Show me what the collective needs here. Starting out with judgment. What's this judgment about? The Hierophant. Okay, from an authority. So a judgment from authority. Authority figure, someone ain't happy about it. Four of Cups. Somebody's not getting what they thought they were going to. Ace of Pentacles. What's this Ace of Pentacles? Five of Pentacles. Okay, so this Hierophant is proposing something. A judgment call has been made. The Hierophant's saying something and somebody's not listening. They turn their back. They're not even listening to it. They're looking at this new beginning, this Ace of Pentacles. But they're Five of Pentacles, left out in the cold. They're not accepting it or something. Five of Pentacles. What is this? Two. Okay, too many came out, but all right, we have the Emperor, the Five of Wands, and the King of Wands. So the Emperor and the King of Wands are in competition for something. And one of them wasn't happy with the outcome. It wasn't the beginning they wanted. They're left out in the cold. It's Five of Pentacles. The Queen of Cups. So, okay, so this could be two men competing for a woman. Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's emotionally balanced. She's loving. She's caring. She's compassionate. They're not getting the new beginning that they wanted with this Queen of Cups, is what's going on. Someone isn't. All right, so what's the judgment? Seven of Cups. Those are choices, but it could be some of those cups are illusions. You know, not all that glitters is gold. What's the Seven of Cups? What are these illusions? Seven of Pentacles. Reevaluating something you've invested in, time, effort, energy. They're under judgment from this authority figure because of some type of illusion that they invested a lot in. What's the Seven of Pentacles? Maybe that's why they weren't happy with that Ace of Pentacles, because they invested way more into the situation. Five of Cups, crying over spilt milk. Four of Cups to Five of Cups. Tell me about this Five of Cups. Yeah, now they're crying. The Star's getting the new beginning. The Star's getting the Pentacle, and they're left out of it. Tell me about the Star. The Star is being divinely guided. You're on a path. You have a mission. We have the Lovers and the Knight of Cups. The Knight of Cups, he comes in with a proposal, but as soon as he gets bored easy. Put it that way. Taking that cup elsewhere. And it's on this came out on the masculine side, so Maybe somebody messed around on this Queen of Cups, the star energy, and now they're casting all these illusions and everything, and now they're losing all their investments, and they're not happy about it. Oh, poor baby. Oh my goodness. All right, tell me about the star energy. Knight of Wands. Same with the Knight of Wands. Like, he's very passionate and very, flamboyant, and yeah, I don't know where that word came from, but I don't usually say that. Flaunting his stuff, and now he's left out in the cold. No, that's ego. That's a kick to the ego. Talking about the Knight of Wands. The Queen of Cups walked away. The stars just, it's like she was drenched in all this water, and she's just fixing her hair, not even looking at this Knight of Wands. Like, I already know what you did. The judgment's been called. No. Nope, walking away. Seven of Cups. You got things to do. Tell me about the Seven of Cups. What were these illusions? Keeping boundaries up to what they promised. Blocking your manifestations. Blocking your path. Blocking you out of your home. This could be your home. They were pretending like they were manifesting with you, but they were really blocking you. That was the illusions that they invested so much time into. Tell me about the Seven of Cups, please. One card. Two cards. Ten of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Illusion that the painful period was over and now it's time to receive. They were gaslighting. They were gaslighting. They were, what's that called? Future making. It's what abusers do. They'll be like, oh no, and we're going to build this, and we're going to buy this, and we're going to do this, and then nothing. Falls short. Big time. Like, it doesn't even begin. So I'm, let's see. Seven of Cups, please. What's this illusion? King of Swords, Eight of Swords. The truth about what was keeping you trapped in your head. That's what's coming out about these illusions. They were blocking you. They were blocking your path. They were pretending like they were manifesting with you, but the whole time they're blocking it all. So you would be like, oh, guess what I'm going to do? Or, hey, I'm going to go for this job, or, whatever. And they would go ahead of you, and they would, like, say rude comments about you to the person you applied to, or, whatever, something like that. They would sabotage you and then come back and be like, oh, I'm so sorry you didn't get that job. You so deserve that job. That's, yeah. They invested a lot of time and energy into this. Two of Cups, the illusion that they were dedicated to this relationship. It was, yeah, it was BS. It was all fake. Emperor. Tell me about this Emperor. Yeah, that's what they were doing. They were trying to control the outcome of everything. Like, every step you made. If you wanted to go work at a certain place, I'm just using that as an example, but if you wanted to work at a certain place, they would go sabotage that and steer you where they wanted you to go, which probably you would make way less money. It would be like you'd be taking out the trash and stuff, where before you would have been like head of the office, you would have been running the desk, you know, something like that. King of Wands. They came out before. That's who I said was competing for the Queen of Cups. Okay, tell me about the King of Wands. The star's wishes coming true. Trying to control. Come on. So the King of Wands was trying to control everything that happened to this star, to the Queen of Cups. Going around, you know, like going to her future making, saying, hey, we're going to manifest this, and we're going to build this, and we're going to buy this, and we're going to do this. And then in reality had no intentions on doing any of that. It was all an illusion. The fact that they were loyal in the relationship was an illusion in itself. It was all control. It was based off of control so that they could look good. Talking about the Nine of Cups. And that's why they're sad about this judgment call, because now they're shut out in the cold. Queen of Cups ain't letting them in. Yep. King of Swords again coming up. Truth. King of Swords speaks the truth. That's it. Judgment call as well. Talking about the King of Swords. Three of Pentacles. Yeah, you walked away because you learned the truth about this Knight of Wands, which is this King of Wands and the Emperor energy, who is trying to control everything. I'm talking about the Two of Cups. That's why I'm getting this. Was all about control. Okay, healing, Four of Swords. Or that's what the Two of Cups. That could be like taking a break from this relationship. Page of Wands. A happy message coming in. Tell me about the Page of Wands. That spun. Lovers. And it was spinning. Did you see it? Tell me about this Lovers card. The Lovers talks about a choice. A choice on who you want to share your energy with. You're going along this path of a spiritual journey, right? And you want to have the right partner by your side. And that's what the Lovers talks about, is who do you want to share your energy with? Who do you want to trust? Who do you want to... I think you took, at this point, you're taking a break. You took a break from this relationship to build your strength back up. Tell me about the Strength card. Hermit. Yeah, you found the truth by going within. The Hermit could also talk about shamanic work. Your inner light, this lantern, that staff, is leading your path. You're finding the truth out by going within. And then you're sitting on your throne with that sword of truth against any of these illusions. You called judgment. That's it. Talking about the Hermit. The Fool. Taking a leap of faith. Starting a new journey. Once you learn about all this BS, you're out. That's it. Judgment call made. Talking about the Four of Swords. Two of Swords, to make a decision. Yeah, you took a time out from this relationship. Like put it on hold or something. Talking about the Two of Swords, this decision. Queen of Wands. Oh, okay. Well, when you decide to take this break, the Emperor King of Wands got a message or sent a message to this Queen of Wands. This is the mistress. So when you took a break to make a decision, whether you were going to, whatever you were going to do, here comes the Queen of Wands. Talking about the Queen of Wands. Yep. Eight of Pentacles. Keeping your head down, working. It's telling about the Eight of Pentacles. Oh, they wanted you. High Priestess. You're the High Priestess. Oh, okay. Yeah, they're making a promise to each other to that future plan making, that never comes true. That's what they're doing now. The King of Wands and Queen of Wands are talking about how they're going to work hard, to make this commitment work now that you're taking a break and you're out of the picture. Now we can work on us. Talking about the High Priestess. Five of Wands. Yeah, meanwhile, they're competing with you. You're in hermit mode. You're the High Priestess. You see them coming. You stood your ground. You stood your ground by going within. Ten of Pentacles. You're receiving this Ten of Pentacles. That judgment call, the authority has given this Ten of Pentacles to you. And they're competing with it. Okay, so maybe you're divorcing this person. I don't know. Someone of authority has made this judgment call. And that's leaving somebody out in the cold from this new beginning. With this Queen of Cups, star energy. It was all based off of illusion. Every bit of it. It was a lie. Everything. Meanwhile, he had this side chick. So as soon as you stepped out and said, hey, I need to take a break. I got to, figure some things out. As soon as you did, boom. The Emperor was like, oh, cool. Now I can talk to so-and-so and we can, maybe get the ball rolling. Because they know that they're cut out of your future. Ten of Swords. The Moon. The Wheel of Fortune. Three of Swords. Holy crap. With the sun shining. Everything's exposed. Death. Magic. To receive this Ace of Cups. Look at that. I didn't even mean to say it like that. But yeah. Death. Magician. Ace of Cups. Six of Pentacles. To receive something. Receive this Ace of Cups. So maybe this Queen of Wands was casting magic to put an end to this relationship. And that's what was going on. Three of Swords, Karma. They're in heartache because Karma's here. That they secretly wanted to Ten of Swords you. Jesus. Okay. No, I do not want to lay it like that. Let's just get a couple more cards. See what's... Holy crap. I don't know why people gotta play games. What's going on here? Tell me about this story. Walking away, giving up the fight. Blow up tower and exposure. Woke up the ancestors, spiritual warfare, judgment, justice, protection. Because you gave up the fight. You walked away. You're not a part of the tower because you walked away from it. You're protecting what's yours. You're creating boundaries. You're aware of others' intentions. And you're calling in karma, balancing the scales. Any other messages? False person, wearing a mask, a trickster, hidden intentions. Creating chaos, spreading rumors, someone's jealous. Of your balanced energy. Evidence, facts, proof, receipts. Slow and steady, going with the flow and non-resistant. You have the facts, so you're just... Wishes are granted, manifestation. Spiritual upgrades. Okay, well, judgment is being called in your favor. This player can go play with their little magician lady over here and have fun with that. Let them play the fake future game. So I see this as a blessing to you. You know, you didn't get the Three of Swords or anything, so you're starting out calling judgment. You're already aware of this. Maybe there was some things you needed to work out, and that's why at a certain point you're like, hey, maybe you've seen the way out was saying, hey, I need to heal. I have to just walk away and be by myself and heal and think about some things and make some decisions. I don't know. But you're watching them as you're as you're laid back healing. You're watching what they're doing. And the first thing they do, the next card is send a message to this hussy and talking about what they're going to work on together. Competing for what's yours. Go build your own stuff. Talk about the future, build your own stuff. Jesus. Well, you're on the right path, so just stay strong and don't... What you see is truth. Call your judgment, stand up for yourself, because if you don't do it, nobody else is going to do it. And continue on your path. Until next time, guys, I'll catch you on the flip side.